Vietnam, from Delhi, from Kerala, from Chennai, I don't know, from South Africa, from America, from London, Ireland. Oh my God. This is seriously an international call, global call actually, right? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Entire world is listening today, yeah? If you are able to zoom out this camera, you'll be able to see people are from North America, people from America, London, no, New Zealand. I know the people from Ireland and South Africa and London, India. Kerala is separate, So hope you guys are doing well. Kerala is a different country, right? Yeah. So hope you are doing well. So I just want to tell you, I'm not a speaker. And yesterday, Dada has called me and said, tomorrow you have to edify VP, whoever coming to speak. And I said, oh my God, this is going to be tough because, when it become edifying my upline, it's very nervous, guys. Believe me, it's very nervous, right? So do you know the time over here? It's around 5:30, I guess. I start sitting at 5:15 in the early morning. So I'm ready, right? Because whenever my upline take a system, believe me, I take a bath, I wear my perfume, I wear my nice clothes, and I sit like a sponge and observe, right? I sit like a sponge and observe, right? So I just want to ask you, I know you are warriors from different countries, but just want to ask you, some of you are sitting together, are you ready to receive him? 100%. From where? I want you thumbs up or I want you raise your hand. No, I'll just tell you my mantra of listening to him. I never listen to him from here. You understand that? I listen to him from here. I opened this for him completely open, right? And now, I'm very bad in setting the ground rules and all this stuff, because, we are not doing this for so long. Yeah. So I want to tell you guys, what if you get a call in between when you are attending a system of this great person, a great leader? What if you get a call on your mobile? What will you do? Up to you, right? I will not say don't answer. I say, now Dada will be angry from me, because, people say don't answer your phone. I say, listen, answer the phone and broke rest of your life, right? And die broke, right? You understand that? Or keep the phone on bloody silent and be rich by listening to this system. Because every time, believe me, every time, what changed in my life, what brought me up every time by listening to this great person who's going to come and talk to you, right? And do you know something? We are lucky, guys. Because you know what? Do you know someone who already have a, like millions of US dollars and still wanted to come and help us and talk to us that improve our life, that we live a better life? Do you know someone like that? If you don't know, then it's up to you, right? How you want to sit and observe actually. Clear? So, I will not say don't use your mobile, don't check your mobile. Look, if you check your mobile, if you keep distracting yourself, then it is your loss. Nobody's else's loss. It is not my loss. It is not my upline loss. You understand this? It is purely your loss, right? So decide to sit as a sponge to observe the entire session, right? Because taking his system is not a joke, right? Now I'll tell you, I just don't want to talk a lot about him, but don't know to waste your time, right? Before I start talking about him also, we do something called empty cup, right? And that I get up at 5, I'm ready for him to receive, right? The maximum. Correct? Because I couldn't sleep. You look at my eyes. I couldn't sleep yesterday. The moment, I come to know I have to call him. Yesterday I could not sleep. I don't know why. It's been 8 years. Still I'm not able to sleep. Just think about the powerful man who's gonna come, right? You get my point? So before we bring him up, keep your camera on, right? It's a basically some people sit lousy, like this. What happened? You will never able to listen to him, right? You probably just showing up. but you don't get the profit of what you're going to talk about today. And I just want to share you my heart out, guys. Whatever this person going to share or tell us or teach us, right? He putting a seed in our head, actually. Believe me, it will grow in the right way, right? And this is what happened to me last 8 years. I grew up in this business. I grew up in life, to be very honest, right? By looking at this great person, right? I learned everything from him, right? So before I talk about him, I just want you guys to empty yourself, empty your cup, right? Now, I don't want, empty your cup or take out the problems and throw on the floor. No, he teaches a powerful exercise. He teach you a powerful exercise. All of you know, right? Most of you are attending his IIPs and, a lot of sessions back to back. And a lot of people are coming to LS and listening to him, right? Correct. So it's a morning, lot of things are going in our head, right? So first thing what we can do, that we are going to be completely a sponge. We're going to forget everything around us, right? Correct or not? No, we are not. We don't have a time for a judge or think, or is he talking to me? Is he mean by me? Why is like this? Why he talking like this? We don't have time. We don't have a thought for this, right? And do you know what? No, he having a high fever, guys. Do you understand fever? No. Somebody want to control my camera. Should I allow? Okay, approved. So do you know what is fever? Fever, no? Bukhar bolte na, bukhar hai. So we having a high fever, right? And believe me, he still want to talk to us. He still want to make sure he takes a system. It is in a worst. Now, I want to tell you this. If I have a fever, I will not even answer anybody phone. You know this. I just sleep. I just tell an excuse, bloody, I don't have a time, right? Or I'm tired, right? Correct or not? Now, he being a millionaire, imagine, still coming and going to talk to us, right? And with the fever, right? With the bukhar, actually. Clear? So, it is up to us how we going to receive him from my heart, right? From our heart, actually, right? Clear, like? Okay. So, before I talk about him, I want you to be completely, or let's together be completely empty, right? Be completely empty that we can receive him so much what he gonna talk, right? Yeah. So, no, if possible, close your eyes gently. No, just sit back straight. This is what it teaches, right? This is what we are doing for so long. No, sit back straight. And I'll tell you, all sit back straight. The people, thousands of people watching in YouTube, listen to me from all the world. All right. So slowly inhale your breath. When you inhale your breath, make sure you feel your chest and you feel your stomach. Close your eyes and do that. And hold for a 10 seconds. Those who cannot hold for a 10 seconds, hold for a 5 seconds. And slowly exhale from your nose, very slowly. So when you exhale, make sure you only focused on your breath, nothing else, right? You just empty everything, let go. You just focus on your breath when you exhale and relax slowly. So inhale as much as you can, all of you guys. No, all of you. Hold and exhale slowly. Do it 3 to 4 times. Keep doing it, guys. And get ready to observe the max from him. So you exhale, you feel your chest, you feel your stomach, max. Hold as much as you can. And slowly let go, slowly release everything. Yeah? How do you feel? Awesome. Now you are absolutely ready to receive. Huh? You ready? I want a thumbs up. I want a thumbs up. I want everybody from all over the world thumbs up. Yeah. Let's give a lot of energy to our mentor who gonna come and talk to you. So you know who gonna come and talk to us today? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How you so sure? I never told you this. How you so sure that this person is come and going to talk to us? Huh? So empty your cup again, right? Okay. So I just want to tell you guys, I met this person, this great person, last eight years back, actually, in 2014, actually, right? From 2014. Now, you know what? The moment I met him on 2014, now I always used to say my 2010, I just had a dream that I really want to change my life. And I want to improve, right? And I did every possible thing. 2011 was a worse year than 2010. Then I said 2012 will be amazing, right? And I worked day in, day out. I did every possible freaking thing in the planet, right? And you have no idea. I did everything. But 2020, it was most worse than this, actually, right? 2013 was worst, actually, right? Then that's how exactly 2014 came. And you know what? On 2014, I have give up on everything. I said, my life is not going to change, right? It's going to be remain same rest of my life. And this is how exactly on 24 approx on September, I met this great person, actually, right? This person who going to enter into you and me and going to talk to us, right? The moment he entered in my life on 2014, my life has flipped, actually. It has changed from day one, actually. Now you don't think there when I start making money and all, right? No, from day one, I start changing here my thoughts. The energy got changed, right? I start getting the vision, So talking about him, I always wonder, think about him, I know people who make a 2,000 US dollar, they will have a hair in the chest, right? They become a great appliance. The people who have $5,000, oh my God, probably they are like, they will be in a la la land, right? And I've seen this in my life in last 8 years. People who make a $10,000, you will never able to see them even, right? Believe me, he was, when I met him, he was making 60 to 70,000 US dollars. And he was there in the floor, day in, day out, 24/7. When he come to Kuwait every week, I never seen this person, while he was earning 60, 70,000 US dollar in a week. I never see this person quit one day, not coming to Kuwait and telling an excuse, right? You know what? Even he feel tired, even he don't feel good, still he come and he take a rest in Kuwait, right? But he makes sure he comes every week, right? So that I learned from him not to give up, how to build a solid market, right? You get my point? And I've seen that he touching $90,000, right? Then I thought he touched $90,000, he won't be there, right? He still was there for every person, right? And you know what? When he cross, he's the first one who cross 100,000 US dollars a week, right? Are you kidding me? I'm talking about $500,000 US dollar, right? Guys, I want to tell you, anybody who earning $500,000 a month, if no, shut your mouth and brain and listen to this person, right? You understand this? And I want to tell you guys, I always used to think that today you don't have to come to us and talk to us. Here you can understand the heart of the person, the heart of our client. Do you know something? If he would have been not there in the business now, I would have been not there. Believe me on this. If I would have been on anybody else's hand in this planet, I would have been never grow. I would have been not here where exactly I am today, right? It's just simply because of this great person, right? It's not only me. Do you know that there are we partners below him, right? There are we partners, right? No, like not one, right? Not one, right? Correct. And there are AVPs, you can sit and count about his AVPs, right? We counselors are just waste under him. You understand? This is like a waste, there are so much, I don't know how to say this in English. We call him Chandi, lot of waste. So many we counselors, you don't even look after them. You understand that? Correct. Lord of Diamond Star. Lord of Diamond Star. He himself is a blue diamond star, right? You understand this? Blue diamond star. And you know what? More than he become a blue diamond star, he have a downline who actually a blue diamond star, right? You understand this? So, ultimately this person, I'm not talking too much and make you bored, guys. I want to invite him, but I cannot just call him like this because I just want to tell him something about him. So, he's forget about the business, right? In a life also, he's a venture capital. And, sometime I come to know about his back, his wealth. You guys, most of you guys, I don't know, should I tell this? He have a wealth more than 400, 500 crores, guys. What do you think about? He today don't have to bloody talk to Midulaj or talk to any one of you. You understand this? Correct. I still remember 6 years back, he told me this. You know what? When I grow old, when I become white beard and all, I keep a white beard, in 80s and 60s and 70s, he says this is his vision. When I become 70 years old, I'll be holding a stick and sitting in the chair, and people come to meet me to ask how to grow in this network, right? So you want to be network grandfather. You want to tell, okay, better, don't worry, do this and this and this and this, that. Can you imagine at the age of 70? He told me this is 6 years back. And today, by looking at him, let me tell you, it is the way going on, right? Because still there in the floor for any person. Sometimes, my people come and tell, my team come and tell. Sometimes I go to his house. Believe me, he was there in the floor taking a plan. And you know what? The person who brought the plan is not a diamond or platinum or sapphire, or he just a gold. I don't know. He just started the business 2 weeks back and he was taking the plan. A we partner, blue diamond star, who earn $500,000 a month, taking a plan for a normal person, right? So this is how, guys, he give his heart out to everyone. So it is our choice. Today, we're going to listen to this most powerful man in the world, right? I call him himself a universe, guys, because you know why? Till today, last 8 years, whatever he told, whatever he said, it's become true, reality. So I am very, very excited when you talk about beyond infinity, when he talks about this many numbers, when you talk about this many blue diamond, this many diamond, believe me, I'm very excited because, whatever he said is actually Amin or Tatastu, right? It actually happened. So, I don't want to waste much time. I just want to bring him. Okay. So, before that, I want to tell you one more thing. If you look at India, there are so many things to talk. Okay. So I just tell one more thing, he built India, right? Now you go to Chennai, you go to Kerala, you go to Madras, you go to Chandigarh, you go to Delhi, you go to Pune, you go to Himachal Pradesh, you go to Kashmir. Everywhere, guys, he built a solid market, right? Which means QNet mean he, right? You understand this? Now forget about India. Look at Kuwait, man. Look at Kuwait. I myself from Kuwait, can imagine. Nobody dare to come there. It's a desert place. Do you know this? Desert place, right? We ourselves want to get out of that country, and he came to that bloody country and built us, right? You understand that? Forget about Kuwait, right? Today, if you talk about Middle East, the majority team built by this warrior, actually, right? This we partner, right? This blue diamond star, right? If you talk about Dubai, if you talk about Qatar, if you talk about Oman, if you talk about Saudi Arabia, if you talk about any country, any country, you understand? And imagine, few years back, he has broke my head. You know how? By building a Vietnam, right? Have you ever spoke to Vietnam people? This is how they talk, man. I bloody don't believe he built Vietnam so freaking big, right? You understand that? Where he don't have to go to this kind of country and build, right? But he built it actually, right? So Vietnam is big. The countries like future countries are coming up, right? Europe, UK. You understand this? Correct. The other day, I called him. He said, I'm busy, right? I'm taking NSS in Russian team. Can you imagine this person? Russian team. You understand this? So, the person who's going to come up is my applying. He is a true warrior. I call him himself a universe. Man, whatever he say, he said, Tadastu, it bloody happens, right? So listen from your heart if you want to listen. If you want to grow, right? If you want to judge, please judge. Nobody going to care, right? I will not going to say not judge, don't judge, right? So before I come, I call him up. Please watch a small video, right? Ravi, is the video ready? So please rise. Help me welcome my upline, Blue Diamond Star. We partner, Sachin Gupta.
Because, first of all, when I just got ready after shower and my prayer, exactly on the sharp time, 8:30 Dubai time and 10 o'clock India time. And I thought maybe I'm late. And the moment I came out of shower, I saw there is no electricity. I'm traveling, right? There's no electricity. I should freak. But then, nowadays I don't get hassled and don't get panicked actually. I said, okay, no problem. Let's see. So then I said, okay, I'll connect with my phone. Simple, no? And I said, okay. Then I connected with my phone, but because of no electricity, it's all dark inside, right? Because there's no light. Then I said, what to do? Then I found a place where the maid's room actually, right? There some light was coming. I said, okay, you guys go out. I'll sit here actually, right? So all the maids went out, okay? But then no fan, no AC, nothing. Shit. I was sweating because I'm getting better. The fever was coming down because I took my medicine. So sweating because of that also, right? So all that's still okay. I said, okay, good. No problem. I think we can do the system roadside also, right? Sitting next to the road, 10 people sitting, that is also a system, right? Jisko seekhna hota na, wahin se bhi seekh leta, right? But then suddenly one thought came in my mind. I said, oh my God, what if the battery goes down for the laptop? And I said, okay, anyway, 80% is there. Let's see. And then what happened, I saw no electricity, no AC, nothing, but only the plug point for the battery is working actually. So it's an indication. I said, okay, universe want me to do this. And it's okay. Without electricity, it's okay. Phone se connect ho jayega. Without AC, it's okay. You will sweat maximum. What will happen, right? Okay. Without light, maybe everything will be dark maximum. What will happen? But one thing was there, laptop band nahi hona chahiye. But then I don't know how it is working actually. Right? I don't know how it is working. So anyway, so this is like life. This is what happens actually when you plan something big in life. Okay, these kind of issues come. Paristhiti, this is called, right? But what is our sthiti during that paristhiti decides whether you will sail through that position or not, right? Okay. So like last time in ICC I mentioned, अभी मेरे को टेंशन नहीं होता, डिस्कनेक्ट होगा क्या होगा ज़्यादा पुराना वाला मैं होता ना, so आग बबूला, angry and this and that, right? I said, क्या होगा ज़्यादा, डिस्कनेक्ट होगा, okay, connect again. What will happen? Some people will still wait. Some people will say क्या चल रहा है, चले जाएंगे, right? किसको फर्क पड़ता है? मेरे को तो घंटा फर्क पड़ता है. Correct or not, right? So now life becomes so simple and easy. And when I talk about beyond infinity, today during shower, something came in my head actually. Right? During shower actually, right? And that is basically, I want this beyond infinity, the part of infinity organization, people who are in beyond infinity, who are directly working with me. Okay. I want the values, each and every person in Beyond Infinity to carry few values, which is basically no gossip, no complaint, no judging, and no blaming, actually, right? Life becomes so easy, right? Because of these things, only the issues happen in the organization, right? True? So this is going to be like core culture is there, no? DRs and all that, infinity core culture. When I say Beyond Infinity core values will also be there, right? The values are this, culture is that. Okay. So nobody will sulk. Nobody will sulk in life. मेरे साथ जिंदगी में ये हो गया क्या हो गया जिंदा हो ना ठीक है लाइफ तो ठीक है मरे तो नहीं हो ना अभी true or not? And once we learn to do that, not getting hassled with the issues around, actually, I think we can make it too big. Very big, actually, right? Because most of the time, the issue is never outside. The issue is inside, actually, right? True? How many people have issues inside most of the time? Correct or not? When you don't, you may have become conscious of not talking to others, not gossiping with others. Maybe. Some people are not even that conscious, right? Some people are conscious, not talking to others, but they gossip with themselves also, right? Gossip with themselves also, right? Justification, judging, complaining, all those things, right? True? Correct? And these are all disempowering thoughts, So today, actually, I don't know what I'm going to talk. I'm just talking what I'm not taking a system, actually. I'm just talking as if we do the call, association call. So I'm doing that, actually. Right? It's just that it's a one way because so many people talking together will not work. Okay. So I'm just doing that. Whatever come in my mind, I'm going to talk about it, right? So when people call me and I talk, so if one person talk to me about something and I explain and try to clear the clutter in their head, I realize that this clutter must be there in others' head also, right? So I start covering those topics in the system or in my talks, right? Because हो सकता है एक इंसान ने मुझे call किया, but other people are not. So why not sharing that with other people also, right? Correct. So for example, when I look back my journey and I see what was there. What was that one thing which was there when I started, because of which we were able to do what we did till date? What is that one thing which is still there, actually, right? Which never changed? Because many people start with few things and over a period of time, they lose on their own strengths also, right? Never lose on your strengths. Work on your weakness, but never lose on your strengths, actually, right? So I was looking at it. What was my strength, actually, right? What exactly was a strength when I started? For example, when I spoke to Vijay after almost May, I started May or June, I think, and Vijay came in October. October Vijay, yeah, October, I think. करवा चौथ का दिन था वो अक्टूबर में आता है ऐसी कुछ होता ना I still remember because I met Vijay on Karwa Chauth day, right? He told me that I'm on the holiday because Sabina is fasting, so we'll meet on that day, right? So October, so May से June, July, August, September, October, almost काफी time हो गया था. No, next October, so almost 1.5 years, almost 1 year plus, actually, right? And what was there? I was driving Maruti. Okay, driving Maruti. He was driving a bigger car than me. No, he was having more assets than me. He was still working in Citibank, and I was a jobless because I left my job much before that. Okay, but still, what exactly was there which he saw? So I spoke to Midulaj that time. I had so many things, actually, right? But still, those things he was not able to see because Kuwait mein to I cannot take my house to Kuwait, right? I cannot take my car to Kuwait, right? Okay. So even if I talk in my words, maybe people can feel it's all bluffing, actually, right? But he was able to see. Same Vijay was able to see something. What was that? That was a vision. Nothing but a vision actually, right? Okay, I'm earning less than you. Okay, I'm driving a smaller car than you. Okay, I'm living in a smaller house than you. Oh, I have lesser assets than you. But I have a fucking big vision actually, right? Can you see that, right? Now, my question to everyone is that we are doing business, we are one check, F2, F1, I want to do this, I want to do that. But ask yourself, are you carrying a vision? Are you carrying a vision actually, right? What was the difference between Pablo and Bruno? Pablo had a vision, Bruno had a sight. Sight means you can see just from your naked eyes. Vision, something only you can see. It is not visible here, but it is there in your head actually, right? Correct. So Bijoy was able to see that vision, which became reality. Mitu was able to see that vision, which was already a reality actually, but I was talking about further. Vietnam team was able to see the vision because I cannot take all those things to Vietnam also, right? Correct. They were able to see that vision. There are many people who, even after looking at my Ferrari, they were not able to see the vision actually, right? You know why? Because in their head, judging, gossiping was going on. Is this rental Ferrari or he owns it actually? Many people actually asked their friends. It can be rental also, right? अबे तो तुम भी रेंट पे लेके आ जाओ फिर बात करना. Correct. You know. So, but because it's a character, right? Skepticism, gossiping, not believing into things actually, right? Because if they don't believe into others, they don't believe in themselves also. People who believe in themselves, they believe in others also, right? Because they have all empowering thoughts in their head. While others have disempowering thoughts. Because they can't believe in others, they can't believe in themselves also. It's a wiring actually, right? यहाँ पे wiring होती है वैसे. So my question to everybody is that, do you have a vision? When you talk to your friends, when you talk to somebody to come into the business, are you able to show the vision to them? Vision hai kya? Correct. Now many people see the vision through their uplines. Okay? When I spoke about beyond infinity, believe me, I was not knowing how it is going to happen. एक दिन ऐसी बैठे बैठे मेरे दिमाग में आया कि you know what, many people in this business come, they earn a lot of money, and their strength become weakness eventually because they become complacent actually, right? They feel they're arrived in life actually. Right? True. So I said, and I try to tell them, but some people don't understand. So एक दिन मजाक में ना, I was sitting with all the old success stories, right? मजाक में मैंने उनको बोला, तुम लोग सुनोगे नहीं ना तो साला अब मैं दोबारा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बिल्ड करूंगा और तुम सबसे भी बड़ा करूंगा, right? You know? And then I said, beyond infinity. How? I don't know. How it is going to happen, I don't know. That time. There was no roadmap, nothing actually, right? But I learned long back, when the vision comes, okay, when the vision comes in your head, don't fight with logics. Don't fight with logics. कैसे होगा, क्या होगा, कैसे होगा, you know? You just believe in that and start taking one step at a time. Right? Because if you start thinking, oh my God, how it will happen, your logical brain will start working. Universe ने vision दिया ना, universe has given that vision. Na? Okay? If you are worth carrying that vision, and if you pass all the exams which universe will throw at you, universe will also send you resources which will become instrumental in fulfilling that vision or making that vision reality actually. You're getting me? They will send. Universe will send those people. Universe will. So abhi kya hai? Log, beyond infinity, I want to be a part of pillar, core, this, that, blah, 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 right? But logical head. Logical head, calculation. Calculation. Calculation good for short term. Of course, you need to do calculation for short term so that You know कितने किलोमीटर कितने दिन में जाना है. But for a vision, you cannot calculate. Your things will keep changing. It's dynamic thing actually. Life is dynamic actually, right? Correct. You cannot calculate. Like some people, I want to take 500 people to Econ, but I have only 5 people today. But how it will happen? Only these many months. अरे boss, 10 करें, 5 का 10 करते हैं. Puri energy put in 10 actually, right now. And think that 500 will happen. Okay? And then 10 will become 20, 20 will become 50, 50 become 100. You never know actually, right? No? But if universe see that you are not giving up on that vision, you are just pushing yourself and giving 100% pursharth. You're giving you 100% action, right? Maybe he will send 2 crazy people to you. Do you have a control on that? But if you continue doubting on something, those 2 people will not come to you. Those 2 people will go to somebody who are not doubting actually. Example, when I was going to Kuwait, I was telling, we will make it big. We will make it big. How? I don't know. I will keep going. I will keep going every week. Every week I used to spend 2.5 days, 3 days there, right? Every week. जाके बैठ जाता हूँ. And initially sign up happened a lot. But then there's a stagnation after that, right? The moment I stopped doing plans, I took a step back because I want others to do the plan. Closing stopped happening. Less sign-ups. I'm sitting there for closing. Still not happening, right? Okay. But I continued going, continued. And then some velocity came in and boom, again. Because my intent, my intensity, and my thoughts were still aligned with that vision actually. Right? I was not doubting, oh, what to do? Should I come now or not? Should I now stop coming or less visits and all that, right? Boom, after that, right? Same thing happened for Vietnam. November, I started going. Till June, we had very handful of people actually. Every month I'm going there. Every month I'm going there. Every month I'm going there. Handful of people. They ungli mein count kar sakte. And then May, VCon happened. And after VCon, say wapas, after coming back from VCon, those handful of people, boom, exploded actually. Right? Within next 6 months, we had 200 people after that. Can you put a logic into it? Can you put a logic into it? Not at all. Right? You cannot put a logic into it. Right? So my question is that first of all, are you carrying a vision, some vision, which you are believing into, right? Others don't believe, it's okay, right? Second is, are you communicating with universe in different languages, but sending the same message? Like, for example, action. If you have a big vision, your actions need to be more. You need to work hard. A lot of activities, a lot of plans, a lot of DRs, right? So actions. Second, your energy. Energy, I don't mean to say energy means rara energy, right? That shouting energy. I mean to say what vibration you're sending to universe. If you're taking action, action, action. But you're sending a doubt signal. Doubt. I don't know whether but let's see, right? So actually on one side, through action, you're sending a different signal. Through your thoughts and energy, you're sending a different signal actually. So my thoughts are always, क्यों नहीं होगा साला? ऐसे कैसे नहीं होगा? सब कुछ करेंगे, right? Why it will not happen, right? Possibility, right? Right? Maybe 6 months up and down. Maybe something we planned for 6 months, it may take 1 year, right? But why it will not happen? True. And that's what. And third is words. When you're talking to upline, when you're talking to any cross line, anybody actually, right? What words you're sending to universe? Are you throwing all the words which includes cribbing, crying, complaining? Or You're sending the words which are in line with your thought and in line with your vision, actually, right? Or action. If all three things are not aligned, universe will be confused, actually, right? So check first of all whether we have a vision or not. Correct. Now, vision also, people carrying vision. Okay, beyond infinity, I want to be the part of this. My team will be this much, that much, 500 people in that event, 1,000 people. I want to be I want to share my story in that event. Blah 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 blah. Right? Everywhere, I. Where are other people in your vision? Where are other people's growth in your vision, actually? You know, what is the intent? I, me, myself. And if you notice any visionary, they don't think about themselves. They think about others. They automatically get what they want, actually, right? Correct? Where are the other people? So, okay, fine. I'll be a blue diamond. I'll be a diamond. I'll be a platinum or whatever it is, right? You think like this, right? But why not thinking about, I will have more sapphires? It's the same thing. For you to become platinum or diamond, you need to have a lot of sapphires, right? Correct. But are you thinking about a lot of sapphires or are you thinking about only your diamond axis? So what is the vibration which is going? You know, are you doing a service giving a service to others for them to grow? Automatically you grow in that process, right? But what is a core intent or core thought, actually, right? Your own growth or their growth, actually, right? Ultimately, both are connected, right? You know, there's something called law of pure potentiality, actually, right? Which means how pure your intent is, actually, right? And the more you include others, inclusion, okay? It can be family, it can be downlines, it can be society, it can be any damn thing, actually, right? Any damn thing. You know, for many years, my prayers have changed, actually. Whatever I ask for myself, I also tell God, please give me strength so that I can help other people also to get the same thing, actually, right? And what is that? Okay. Great physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, social health. Everything, actually, because I want all these things. So please give me this and please help me so that I can help more people to achieve great physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, and social health, actually. Because even if one thing is not there, the person will not be happy, right? So, because only helping people to earn money will be temporary, actually, right? They will not know how to hold on to that money. They'll fall. It will get into their head, actually, right? True? So how pure our potential is. What exactly came in my head while taking a shower? Value, which will make people happy, which will it should be the organization that beyond infinity means balanced state for everyone, right? Somehow, balanced state, right? Everyone should be in a balanced state, no matter whether days are good or bad, whether they earn a lot of money or less money, they should be balanced. Correct? And why I feel that vision will become reality? Because I know nowadays what will I get from beyond infinity even? I don't know. I don't know. I had never thought on those lines. I don't even know because it's not for myself, right? It'll just, because when you create a good environment around you, you're happy anyway, right? So when everyone is happy around you, you'll be happy. And this is how everyone will be happy, right? So let's do that. That's what exactly is my intent, is it? Correct? Okay? It's not to satisfy our ego or anything, actually, right? No? Other day I was doing my meditation and pranayama. Suddenly something came in my head, which I told somebody yesterday, I don't know who, किसको बोला, I think Joy, evening, Joy called me. You know what? How many people know that I love sweets? कितना भी खिला दो, you know, most of the people know about that, right? The Vietnamese, though, already they know when I go there, they just stuff me with sweets only, right? And they pack it for me also, right? So guys, you don't have to do that now anymore. Now I will only have sweets in Beyond Infinity event after we finish that event only, right? Get there as much you can, right? Okay. But simple. And it just came. It's not just to push myself. I don't know why it came in my head. I said, okay, something which I love most, I will give up on that. Okay, it will remind me that, you know, it's for celebration. मजा आएगा ना फिर वहां जाके खाने में. Maybe I'll get faint because so many sweets after so many, maybe after 1 year, right? Correct. And when I told my mom said, "Abhi kal to so many sweets have come actually, right?" I said, distributed. She thought maybe and she will slide in a little bit. I said, no. And it's not because of loss of weight, not because of anything else. It's a different thing. It's a different thing actually. Correct. So, are you crazy for your vision? The 24/7, it's only, and is it pure vision? Wherein you include everyone, right? You know, too many calculations will not work. You know, because life is not 10% logic, maybe, right? 90% is not logic, it's magic actually. True? It's not logic, it's magic. Huh? Everyone else's growth should be included. Ready to work for that vision and not give up. Not becoming lazy, not giving up, not just not able to sleep. Not because of the pressure or pain, but some people take pressure also too much. Vision cannot be achieved through pressure actually. Do you think Thomas Edison Alva was in pressure to invent the bulb? No, he was enjoying the process actually, right? So what? He believed in his vision. He saw the bulb already invented actually in his head first, right? And he just kept on trying, you know. Pablo was not in pressure to build a pipeline to prove it to others. He believed in it. He said he's doing it for himself, right? He just kept on doing. Are you getting me? So no pressure to be taken actually, right? Because if it is a vision, you will not take pressure. If it is goal or if it is target, job के में होता ना वो pressure देता है actually. Vision will never give you pressure, right? Vision will take you in a different high. मजे में रहोगे आप. A different high actually, right? You're just like thinking and just you're already there actually, right? You know, I can see that event happening already actually, right? You know, an event is just a bahana, it's just a reason. I can see so many people changing their lives, right? Correct. And now I got another thing actually while shower, that thought which came in. I said, more than success stories, of course, success stories. But more than all of these things, those 3 values, 4 values, right, will create an environment in that, you know, community. No gossip, no complaint, no judging, no blaming actually, right? Imagine the kind of vibration that this family will create actually, right? Correct. Otherwise, what happens? Any event happen, people come, somebody is naraz from somebody is doing this, somebody is done that, the whole vibration ki maa bahan ho jati hai, right? Correct. You know? So have that vision. Short-term goals definitely required. To fulfill the vision, you need to have short-term. But then focus on short-term only. Don't do calculation for long-term, right? Long-term, pagal panchi. Only that, right? And don't worry about the resources. Oh, how will I do this? No, it will come on its own. You have no clue where people will come in your life from. Do you think when I started the business, I was knowing Midulaj? Do you think when I started the business, I was knowing Bijoy? We had no, we didn't even had each other's number. Me and Bijoy were not in touch for 8 years. And I was not having his number also, right? You know, all the V ambassadors today, you think I was knowing them? No, not at all, right? So these are resources which were sent by universe, right? Because I was sticking to my vision. And believe me, if you watched the video which the V just released, actually, right? The QNet just released, man. I always mentioned there, right? I am not attached with people. I learned in this business. I'm not attached with resources. These are resources, right? I'm attached with the vision, actually, right? If my vision is pure, if it is clear, universe will send the resource. Till the time that resource is helpful and good enough to add some value for that vision to become reality, that resource will be there. The moment that resource is useless, universe will take that resource back again. Simple. So who am I to tell, oh, why this person left, oh, why that person left, actually? Correct or not? Simple. Any resource, first of all, you've not given a birth to that resource. Universe has given that resource to you. So universe will take it back also, right? Maybe that is not good for your vision. But are you sticking to your vision? Correct. If you're sticking to the vision, universe will send another resource, actually. Correct. So don't worry about the resources. Resources will come. Just stick to your vision, right? Okay. And universe will keep checking. Keep checking, actually, right? Are you still carrying the same vision? If not, by sending challenges, and whether are you changing the thoughts or vision, you know? If the universe gets shorty, yes, exactly similar resources will come to you. If you're doubtful, exactly same resource will come to you. Doubtful resources will come, right? You will attract exactly same resource like yourself. Correct? Correct. And distractions will come. Distractions will come. Universe will also send distractions. Because you were asking something. You were asking something from the universe. Universe gave you resource. If you're not sticking to that anymore, or not, how universe will get to know? Send a distraction. पैसा कमा लिया ना इसने अब, चलो इसको थोड़ी सी अय्याशी डाल देते हैं इसके दिमाग में, you know, थोड़ा सा फ्लैम्बॉयंट बना देते हैं इसको. करेक्ट. And then what happens? People get distracted. Distraction means you are no more following your vision. Universe will take all the resources back and give it to somebody who's following the vision, right? Right? Some people come and ask me, but you know, sometimes I feel bad. These many people, they work for so long with us, and now they're behaving like this. And now they're going, actually, right? 5 years, 6 years, they worked. We worked so much of investment, we did time investment on them. Culprit was not them. Culprit is you, actually. Right? Universe send those people to you for some reason. And you've never utilized them for that reason. You started doing something else with them. So universe said, okay, वापस दे दो भाई. वापस दे दो. Correct? Distraction, right? No? So, think about that. Whether it is resource or people or anything. If some people come and say, I had a big team, but this happened and that happened, and then exactly same thing what I spoke till now. Check your vision. check your intent, check your pure potentiality. Correct? Were you on the ground? Were you sending the same signal through your action, thoughts, and words? ये business बड़ा simple है, बड़ा simple है. We come in the business to grow, correct? To earn money and to build security, right? But the problem is in between too many things come. Suddenly, you came to earn and to have a security. Suddenly, recognition I like. Correct? Suddenly, recognition. And now recognition will come with so many clutters, right? Oh, why am I applying recognize this person, not me? Nowadays, he don't talk about me, talk about others. Nowadays, this, that, right? And then this and that. I'm applying. Why exactly my now applying is going and talking to directly downline? Why this, that, insecurity, blah, 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 everything, right? Imagine, universe has sent one small distraction, which is called recognition. And you got so much into that mud of recognition, you've forgotten why you came to this business. Actually, all these things will come on its own. On its own. We should not go behind them. We should not go behind them. Believe me, we will keep growing because it will not get into the head, right? The ego will not come. No? Because when you have a vision, what you achieved is hardly there in your head, actually, right? Where you want to reach is there always in your head. What you achieved is not there in your head. But when you don't have a vision, oh, you know what, this, that, always all those things is there in your head. What you achieved. You know? So think about that vision. Are we carrying that vision? Are we really crazy for that vision? And people with vision, they are always ridiculed by other people. They are always, objected by other people. They're always, if you see anybody for that matter, right? But you so much believe into that, you so much that even if God come and tell you not possible, you will say, no, Baba, no. You know? And then people go and check. Example, people go and check. I don't know whether this business is there for me or not, right? Maybe I'm not made for it. Maybe the success, I will not get it here. Maybe somewhere else, some other field actually, right? सुनो बे, कहीं नहीं मिलने वाली तुमको सक्सेस, क्योंकि तुम सोचते ज्यादा काम कम करते हो, राइट? मतलब इनको तो अभी मैं कुछ वर्ड्स यूज नहीं कर सकता हूँ यहाँ पे, मतलब मुझे तो इनको लगता है करेक्ट. क्यों खामखा में अपने आप को सी बनाते हो, राइट? काम कर लो. सब रेडीमेड चाहिए. मेरे को आप बता दो कि बिजनेस में सक्सेस है कि नहीं मेरी. ओके, आप जाओगे, कोई तोता निकालेगा, कोई एस्ट्रोलॉजर होगा, कुछ ये हो गया. ओके, आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट आई डोंट बिलीव इनटू दैट, राइट? यस, but please understand those are only possibilities, not predictions. There's a difference between possibility and prediction, right? Correct. Understand that, right? ठीक है, अगर आपको यहां पे देर से सक्सेस मिलेगी, it will take more time, so do something else along with that, na? Who's asking? No. But 24/7 only thinking that, oh, I think QNet will give me late success. Oh, so do you think I should do QNet or not? I don't. ये ऐसे करके ना, मैं क्यों कर रहा हूँ पता है सर? तो मेरे को उनको थप्पड़ मारने का मन करता है. भाई सिंपल सी बात है. ठीक है, टाइम लग रहा है ना, कर लो कुछ और साथ में, कर लो साथ में कुछ और. बट क्यों 24 घंटा यही सोचते रहना, यहाँ पे है या नहीं है, वहां पे है या नहीं? कहीं नहीं मिलेगा, ऐसे में कहीं भी नहीं मिलेगा. तो आपको तो यही चाहिए कि मुझे ये बता दो क्यूनेट में सक्सेस है या नहीं. अच्छा है. अच्छा, क्यूनेट में कौन से शहर में है ये भी बता दो. फिर थोड़े दिन बाद, अच्छा वो शहर के कौन से मोहल्ले में, वो भी बता दो. वहीं जाके हम सिर्फ प्लान दिखाएंगे, राइट? तो मोहल्ले में भी वो ठीक है, लेकिन कौन सी बिल्डिंग में वो बता दो, राइट? काम कुछ कर लें, करेक्ट, ठीक है. I know. I always tell people who are struggling, because if they have liabilities and if they have expenses which are more than the income, pick up something along with that, na. All of us started like that, na, as a part timer, right? But then in that case, you should be ready to stretch, and you never know, because of you, maybe your success is late in the business, right? But you will get somebody in your team whose success is very fast, actually. Now, how will you define this? How will you define this? You get one on the left, one on the right. Their success is very fast. True? But अगर आप सोचते ही रहोगे, आप पहुंचोगे नहीं वो दो लोगों के पास में. You will not reach to them. Getting me? So understand, too much of thinking, too much of this, that, what to do, what not to do. Why? Why? चार चीजें करनी पड़ती, चार चीजें करेंगे. 4 jobs you have to do. Do 4 jobs, no? Kill yourself. Sleep for 2 hours in a day. Simple. True. Is your life, your liabilities. You have to take care of responsibilities. Other people can only come and suggest you, right? And too many suggestions will confuse you also. Correct? Let's be very clear. Okay, fine. This is my passion. This is what I want to do. Imagine, that author is there, na? That lady who wrote Harry Potter, whatever, I don't remember the name, right? Imagine उसने ऐसा सोचा होता तो. I think in this field, my success is not there. What she did? She somehow survived by doing other odd jobs, but still continued doing that, actually, right? And then doom. Correct? So why exactly too much of, clutter? Are you getting me? काम करना है, vision होगा, pure intent होगा, and if you're sending the same signal to universe with your words, with your energy, with your action, okay, it will send you the resources. Those resources will help you. Some resources will come and go. Some resources will stay with you. Understand, everything is having a reason, actually. Are you still sticking to your course of action? Or resources come and shake you and go away, and then you're shaken from your path, actually. Resources means people. It can be people, it can be anything, actually. Correct? No? Believe me, today, if nobody is there with me, old people I'm talking about. कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. I'm not telling this arrogantly. Then it's okay. First of all, I was not responsible to get them in. I showed plan to so many people. If I'm responsible to get anybody in, then everybody should come in, right? True or not, right? I was not responsible to making them earn money and successful. I was doing it for myself. They learned and did it for themselves, actually. Right? Okay, whatever I can contribute, I contribute. Right? But I did this with many people, but not everybody made it, right? Okay, it's there. Now, if somebody want to go away, what's my problem? मैंने खरीद लिया क्या किसी को? But people, you know what? But बुरा तो लगता है ना सचिन. कितना टाइम काम किया उनके साथ, कुछ किया ही नहीं तुमने एक्चुअली उनके साथ. क्योंकि अगर किया होता ना तो खुद ग्रो हो गए होते, मेंटली एटलीस्ट, राइट? और फिर ऐसी बात नहीं करते. करेक्ट? I'm not criticizing and I'm not telling those people are bad or wrong. Those train में चलते हैं ना, correct? When we used to travel in the train those days, early days when we were small kids, right? हर स्टेशन में कोई आता था, उसके साथ डब्बा भी शेयर होता था, मूंगफली भी खाते थे उसके साथ में, ककड़ी वाला भी आके ककड़ी बेचता था, हम खाते थे, right? True. और फिर वो उतर जाता था। थोड़ी ना मचलने लगते थे, क्यों उतर रहा है, अभी तो इतना अच्छा रिलेशन हो गया, अभी मैंने इसको मूंगफली भी खिलाई, करेक्ट, वो क्यों उतर रहा है, राइट। उसको वहीं तक जाना था बस, एंजॉय कर लो उतनी जर्नी, आगे चलो, या आप भी उतर जाओ वहां पे, करेक्ट हो ना? सो व्हाई, यू नो, वी शुड बी इन अ डिफरेंट, mentally different world altogether, right? Now some people will say, you know what, ये तो अच्छा लगता है जब पैसे वैसे का प्रॉब्लम नहीं होता ना, तो ऐसा सोचने में अच्छा लगता है। मैं बता रहा हूँ, people with money also cannot think like this. Too much of issue in their head also. You getting me? It's not about the money anymore. It's about the vision. Okay? Okay. If you have a vision but no money, do something else also. Some people, no, but कैसे, फिर पूरा दिन तो उसमें चला जाएगा, मुझे क्या पता, रात भर जागो, मुझे क्या पता, विजन किसका है, मेरा है आपका है, मेरे के लिए मैं काम कर रहा हूँ, राइट? You know, and don't get into too much of mechanics. Mechanics are already in place. Example, some people will tell me, do you think we should do this training, that training, this, that? My answer, you know what? जरूरत है तो करो, नहीं है तो मत करो. So simple. No? Do you feel this training is required to your team? Yes, to do it. Do you feel this is not required? Don't do it. खामा में करने की क्या जरूरत, right? Life becomes so simple, right? Why we get into mechanics all the time? The only thing which is required is to have a clear-cut vision and a balanced state of your mind, actually, right? You know, not any Tom, Dick, and Harry come and swing you actually their side and other side, right? You know, never give the control to any situation or person to swing you actually on either sides. Okay, and for that we have to learn to do pranayam, we have to learn to do dhyan, we have to, you know, again. But some people again will say, but आप कितने मिनट करते हो, कितने बजे करते हो, करेक्ट, खाना खाने के पहले करते हो, खाना खाने के बाद करते हो, अबे कभी भी कर, तो चालू तो कर, चालू तो कर. Are you getting me? So simple. कहीं से तो शुरू कर. Again mechanics in that also. You know? I never asked these questions to person who taught me all this, right? Whatever was taught, I started doing 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I started experiencing change, automatically started doing more and more and more. Right? Correct? You know? Then some people will come, you know what? I was doing it, but then this happened. And then everything was shaken, right? That time you have to do more. Because that is what exactly you have to reach at a place wherein whatever happens, you're not shaken, right? True? Correct. So we are building ourselves as a human being, as an entrepreneur, actually, right? And obviously, universe or God will not help any किसी को to fulfill the vision, na? Correct? Imagine everyone, look at everyone, whether it is Ratan Tata or Dhirubhai Ambani or Mark Zuckerberg or Steve Jobs or anybody actually, right? Do you think those people only reached there because they were mechanically perfect actually, right? Skill wise, they were perfect actually. 90% is metaphysical, which is your state of mind, which is your energy, which is, and for that, how much are we working? Correct? So if you are a visionary, your entire organization, you will build people who are visionary actually. Correct? If you are short term, people will come for short term growth and go. You know? And sometimes for some people, again, for some people, I feel like there's no point talking actually. सुन क्या होता है, मन में बोलता हूँ मैं भगवान उनको ग्रोथ दे दो जल्दी, मेंटल ग्रोथ दे दो, give them some mental growth, right? They don't even know right now, the journey is not yet started actually. वो प्रोस्पेक्ट ने मेरे को ऐसा बोला, फिर मैं क्या करूं, फिर वो मेरे डाउनलाइन ने ऐसा किया. No perfect thing actually around, right? So we need to, because this is the, other day I was talking to somebody, I was talking to Rocky actually, yeah, and he was talking about that when we saw the video, we can see in last 5-6 years itself you changing as a person a lot actually. You know, I said the change was happening that time also. The only thing is that now I started highlighting it on more actually, right? Otherwise, जहां तक पहुंचते ही ना change नहीं हो रहा. Started highlighting more, right? And also, you know, I think this is the only business. I was talking to him and I was telling him, job में होते तो ये कभी होता ही नहीं actually. कभी नहीं होता. जॉब में होते क्या होता, गुड वर्क कम बैक होम, गुड वर्क कम बैक होम, वो आज प्रमोशन नहीं हुआ, दूसरे का हो गया, वो मेरे को इस बार सैलरी हाइक ज्यादा नहीं मिली, वो इस बार एक्सपेंसेस काट लिए इन्होंने, वो छुट्टी नहीं मिली, वो ये नहीं हुआ, वो नहीं हुआ, और ये दूसरी कंपनी में इंटरव्यू है, ये इसके अलावा कुछ होता ही नहीं हुआ. एटलीस्ट व्हेन आई वाज वर्किंग फॉर 9 years, you know, no bro, firefighting only, right? Only this much. कौन आगे बोलता है कि ग्रो हो जाओ मेंटली, राइट? ट्रू. थोड़ा टाइम मिल जाता फ्री तो चल दारू पीते हैं, करेक्ट? तो यही होता ना. कौन आगे बोलता कि चल थोड़ा फ्री है, चल ध्यान कर लेते हैं, करेक्ट? इमेजिन ऑफिस में थोड़ा फ्री, चल ध्यान कर लेते हैं, नहीं, और आज जल्दी जाएंगे, लेट्स गो, लेट्स मीट, राइट? आज की तरह फ्राइडे. Nowadays, you know, nowadays it's been couple of years, people who are not in the business, whether it is Dubai or India or anywhere, जहां से भी आते हैं ना, so suppose we are meeting them for something not in the business, professional, some maybe related to the investments or the real estate or anything, right? So if it is Dubai, we'll say Friday hoga na, okay, have a great weekend, what's the plan? हमारे लिए रोज वीकेंड होता है, right? Why it is such a big thing actually, right? Weekend plan. Because corporate culture ही बन गया है, right? Why? Weekend, थोड़ा सा खाली टाइम, दारू पियो, लोगों को होश में मत आने दो, otherwise enlightenment हो जाएगा and they will become visionary and they will leave the job actually, right? True, you know, and this is like a trend, people calling and asking, so what's the plan for tonight? I said, what's special about tonight? No, it's a Saturday. I said, हाँ, last week भी आया था, अगले हफ्ते भी आएगा, कल संडे है. Because it's like, wow, Saturday हो गया, अगला आएगा कि नहीं पता नहीं, right? करेक्ट? तो सारे ठेकों की बॉटल सभी खत्म कर देंगे. क्यों? Why? Because there's no vision, nothing actually. So I'm talking about the mental growth. You know, think about whether we have a vision or not, whether that vision is really. I am getting goosebumps when we talk about. Now, that vision had come about Beyond Infinity event, and then I was not knowing how it will happen, and suddenly one day I said, यार इतने सारे लोग वीकॉन जा रहे हैं, तो ये तो हम अभी कर लेंगे. I was telling always, I don't know whether we'll do that event in 1 year or 2 years. I don't know, but now I know 2023 is going to be a massive growth year. Not for everybody, but overall that will be massive growth, right? Overall massive growth, right? Now it is up to you whether you want to grow faster than the entire organization, you want to grow slower than the entire organization, or you want to grow as much as the organization grows, right? True. It is going to be massive. Now 2023 is going to be massive because 2023 end we are going to do the event. I can see that happening with 15,000. Correct? 2023 end, maybe November or December. Correct. Now, do you think अभी 2023 तो ठीक है, जनवरी 23 से काम करना शुरू करेंगे? ऐसा नहीं होता है. 2023 will be big for all of them who will start the vehicle now, and actually by end of this year they will be on a third gear or a fourth gear. Third gear at least, right? So that next year they can go on a top gear actually, right? Okay, because if you start the vehicle in January 2023, okay, by the time you will come on third gear, September, October aa gaya. So vision clear, intent clear, your language to the universe is clear. All these things need to happen now so that by October, November, December this year, resources will start coming to you from universe. And those resources will start rocking actually. Then onwards, right? So all these things, no clarity in the head, everything should be very, very clear in this next 2-3 months. 20 DR drive, this, that, everything actually, right? And for that, what is to be done? Simple. Have a vision, have a number in your head, see what is organization running for right now for this month, run for that crazily, right? And think about that vision. So right now, everybody is running for what? 5 plans a week for 4 weeks, right? True? Okay. I will not think about it. I will just do 5 plans a week for 4 weeks, go crazy, and never doubt about my vision. I know that I'll be there. How, I don't know, but I'll be there. Right now, what is there in my hand? 5 plans a week. I will do that for next 4 weeks. Right? Now, after 4 weeks, we talk again. There's something else. Okay. We run for that. But the vision is still the same, right? So all these roads will take us to the vision only ultimately, right? Okay. But imagine we are running for 5 plans a week. Vision is big, but still thinking, kaise hoga yaar? So if 5 plans bhi nahi honge because of that thought, and vision bhi nahi hoga because of that thought. Because that thought will occupy your mind, and that will stop you taking action, right? So when I started, had a vision. When I started maxing out, still had a vision actually, right? What was the vision? I don't want to rely on one country. So I started working from zero in Dubai. Though India was maxing out, right? Okay, because somebody told me in between, some partner, you need to have 3 countries on the left, 3 countries on the right. So that even if 2 countries are under tsunami, third country will still max you out, right? I said, okay. I still have a lot of fire left in me. So okay, I'm going to do this. Right? That's it. So again, that vision. So I was not thinking about what I achieved already in India. I was working for my next security actually, right? Then third country, then fourth country, right? Now I'm not thinking, oh my God, Blue Diamond, this income, that income, how many we ambassadors? Chuck it. What is the next goal? Next goal is to create a lot of nobodies to somebody actually, right? And that will be a message to the entire world that look, it's okay if you succeed and fall. You can still succeed big time actually, right? It's okay not to succeed for a long time. But once you are in the right place at the right people, you can still succeed, right? Because imagine you're working from last 6 years, not able to create massive success. In next 2 years, you create a massive success, right? Somebody will be listening to your story and feel like, Chuck, man, I'm also 8-year-old. And I can also do this in the next 2 years, actually, right? True? So all these things for the benefit of other people also, right? Their belief will increase, everything, and your success will come anyway, right? You're getting, but need to be sorted from here. Your head need to be sorted. Clutter should not be there, right? And always monitor your thoughts. In two categories, divide those thoughts: disempowering and empowering. If are your thoughts empowering you to move ahead, or it is disempowering you? If it is disempowering you, wrong thought. It's an indication that you need to have an empowering thought only, right? You know? Okay, you cannot have all the time an empowering thought, but the duration can go down for disempowering thought, right? Maybe 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. And after that, I'm going to throw away that thought, right? You know? And for that, having a right go-to person, maybe one upline who sorts you from your head, right? Who sorts you. Every time you feel like, okay, now disempowering thought is there for a long time. I need to talk to that go-to person who always put empowering thought and remove the disempowering thought from my mind. That's it. Correct. But again, understand that upline is like a doctor. Okay. Doctor will remove that thought and put. But don't rely on doctor for entire life. Right? Simple. Take initiative. Take your own lead actually, right? So for example, if you're driving, if you're going on a long drive, do you totally rely on Google and you can reach there? You think? Not at all. Not at all actually, right? Google is there when you lost the way. Anywhere, right? But गाड़ी किसको स्टार्ट करनी पड़ेगी? खुद को. एक्सेलरेटर किसको दबाना पड़ेगा? खुद को. True? Google will not press the accelerator and increase the speed actually, right? Google, if you stop somewhere for having a chai and wasting 2 hours over there, Google will not tell, hey, 2 घंटा हो गया, late हो रहा है, चल आगे चलते हैं, right? Google will sit. Correct? Google will not tell you that, oh, you have to drive non-stop for 12 hours if you want to reach there, right? That is your own capacity, right? Google will only guide you if you're going wrong or right. That's it. So take responsibility of your own life and your own growth. Yes, there's always an upline there, right? But again, understand, tomorrow what if upline die? Anybody can die. No? True? I'm not telling he will leave you, but die. Then your life is what, where? So understand, it is not the person who's important. It is the message from that person. It is the message from that person. It is the value from that person, right? Which is going to take you there, right? Sometimes people will spoil their own head. Uplines also, right? Arrived in life. No more having fire. But whatever you learn from them, keep applying that and find someone else. Keep applying that, right? Because whatever they taught you, that is not waste, right? Correct or not? Okay. So for all of that, you need to have our own vision. Our own vision. So check yourself. You know, in my head, there's only one vision right now. Next year end, we are going to do the biggest event in the history of QNet. Okay. And it will not be the old success stories. Okay. All the people who are going to talk there are those जिनको लोगों ने सुना नहीं है पहले कभी. And I want them to talk in detail, not 10 minutes sharing actually, right? Not 20 minutes sharing. 1 ghanta, because there's so much to tell. There's so many ups and downs and this and that people have seen actually, right? Why? Because other people are also going through the same thing actually. I was telling Joy yesterday. Joy was telling me last 2 years, complete transformation actually, right? So I said, good, I want you to share everything in detail actually, right? Every damn thing in detail. जितनी भी बेवकूफियां करी वो भी, और जितना भी सीखा वो भी, और वो भी, right? Correct? And that needs around R plus at least, right? Because sharing should not only be, oh, I did this, I did great, right? Sharing should carry 80% of mistakes. 80%. Basically, those are the places where you learn from, right? From mistakes, right? 80% of bleeding time actually, right? Correct? What was there in your head when you were bleeding actually, right? What suddenly changed? Think about that vision, your story, your own story actually, right? Correct? And I'm not applying logic. How, who will reach there? But I'm no 10 log nikal jayenge aise, 20 log nikal jayenge aise, will become massively big. They will share. And I know also 20 more will be sitting and saying, shucks, man, this guy and me both actually started together actually. You're getting me? So at the end, before I leave, I want you to see this amazing video, which is 24 ghanta playing in my head actually, right? 24 hours playing in my head, right? And it gives a big message actually, right? Okay. And this is a vision. Okay. Viral. Let's take the flight to beyond infinity actually, right? Lighting it up in 3, 2, 1. So are you ready to experience? There's a big message there. You see how people come and it creates the infinite possibilities, right? Beyond infinity, actually. Okay. So start having your vision. Check your intent behind that, whether everyone is included there or not, right? Okay. And that's then action, words, and energy need to be aligned. Okay. Done. Thank you very much. I love you guys, and let's create history. Right? Thank you.